when I first joined cross, I legit did not talk to anyone.
How did you get like closer to people?
I guess that was always just like at the end of the race. Like when everyone's tired, you're just like, damn, I hated that. And it was cool because like the seniors, they were all chill. They're all cool. Like they haven't raced yet. So then when we finished racing, they would always just be there. And we're like, oh yeah, good job guys, good job. Boom, boom, boom. Even though we got like really bad times. So, that was always sick.
What was your favorite moment with a senior?
I had multiple favorite moments with each senior. Daniel, well, I believe myself as a prodigy because like I look up to him and everything. Rigo's awesome, you know, because I sat in the back with him on the bus during the meets, and we'd always have like those moments where I always joke around with him in the C4s. Jenny, I've always joked around with her. Layla, I didn't know Layla too long. She's cool. They're all like family. I miss them. That's all I got.
And what was your first memory with a senior?
First memory with a senior. That was when I first met Daniel, because that was when I first joined the track team, the football team. You know, and I had track practice too. So I would look around the weight room and I would see Daniel. I'm like, hey, that's the kid from track. And I saw Daniel and I started talking to him. And that's when I realized like I met him and I'm like, I know this is a person I could look up to. I know this is a person who's gonna help me progress in life. He did. Yeah.
What's your favorite moment with a senior?
Wait, hold on. Let me.
What's your favorite moment with a senior?
So my favorite moment was when I beat Rigo in the mile with a 4:29 when he got 5:34. Yep.
What was your first memory with a senior?
My first memory? What do you mean?
Your first memory with a senior?
My first memory with a senior was when I beat Rigo in a cross-country meet at Pierce. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, I beat him by a whole 20 seconds. And he'll still say he's the fastest runner, but you know, I beat him. You know, next season, next year, I'll probably even get even faster than him. More than I already am. But yeah, that's my favorite memory with senior. The other favorite memory is when me and Rigo, we went to the back of my car and we started.
What was your favorite memory with a senior?
With a senior? Rigo, yeah. My captain, and our captain. I remember the first time I came here. It was before our first Zoom meeting, our 9th grade. I was walking. We had these wristbands to come in. We were walking, and Rigo introduced me. He was like, "Hey, my name is Rigo. Rigoberto. You can call me Rigo." And to let you know, I'm the fastest one here. I remember that. So cool. And you know, to say I'm still the fastest.
What was is that also your first memory?
Yeah. It was him, Carla, and I think it was either Andrew Camarena or Willie. And yeah, we were friends and we ran together.
What's your favorite memory with a senior?
Andrew Camarena. We were walking and then we took a picture together. Like Tony took a picture of us all the way from the video, and then like he would just lecture me on how to become the fastest runner one day and like become the favorite. But yeah.
Is that also your first memory with a senior?
Yeah, I met Willie and Rigo on the first day of practice. And after practice, Rigo asked if I wanted to get ice cream or Starbucks. I can't really remember, but Rigo was telling me about how good Monroe was. Alright, first day of practice, coach pulls up in his car. Like I was just getting out from the gate, and then he pulls up in his car and he's like, "Are you George Montaigne?" He's like, "I'm like, yeah, I'm George Montaigne." He's like, "Don't run SRLA." That's the first thing.
And what'd you do? What'd you do?
I joined SRLA.
What's your favorite memory with a senior?
So for Nick, I would probably say, with me. We were fighting with me. I put it on his favorite hoodie. And then I probably say car, something like that with Mafia, with Sila, Vale, and things like that. It was fun. We were playing songs and we were just singing along. We got to the point where I forgot what we were doing, but it was karaoke. Rihanna, yeah, we're listening to Rihanna. That was beautiful.
What was your first memory with a senior?
Oh, she really encouraged me a lot when we would run outside because I'd be very behind.
What's your favorite memory with a senior?
Oh, I have so many, but this one for cross country, we went Mount Sac. We went to In-N-Out, so it was nice with Isa, Maribel, and Layla. It was so nice. The race was hard, honestly. That was my first time, but that was a nice memory with Layla, mostly because we were taking videos and pictures and all that. I really love Layla.
What's your first memory with a senior?
It was with Isabella and Layla. It was summer practice. I met them there and they helped me a lot, honestly, with the workouts. They were the first friends I had here, so yeah, I really love them.
What's your favorite memory with a senior?
Probably with Lisa when we went to where was it? Simi Valley?
Simi Valley.
Yeah, we went to Simi Valley. We went in Valeria's car. Her mom took us, and we played songs on the radio. Yeah.
What's your first memory with a senior?
I'll talk to any later. Lisa and Layla.
Yeah, but even big as fuck. Yeah, I love Jenny!
She's amazing. She's like she's Latin. She's
First memory of a senior?
When Layla ran with me, she's like, we're running up the hill, and she stayed behind us.
What's your favorite memory with a senior?
My favorite memory with the senior is when I beat Jesse on a race. And when Daddy taught me how to do hurdles.
What's your first memory of a senior?
Jesse. When we played soccer.
What's your favorite memory with a senior?
My favorite memory with the senior would have to be with Rigo when we would run Saturdays with Coach Mano. You know, we always, the first few minutes we would always talk, and then obviously we parted our ways since he's faster, but obviously those would be my favorite memories with one of the seniors.
What's your first memory with a senior?
First memory with the senior? Kind of hard. I think we were just running our first race in cross country. You know, it was mostly just it was just them, like their own little group, and I started like talking to them, and then we started building our connection, stronger bond, and you know, we became nice friends. I would say my first memory with the seniors.
What's your favorite memory with a senior?
Well, my favorite memory with the seniors has to be for all the people that started 2 years ago and now during the summer. That was when I started. I remember when we were on trails at Porter Ranch, and a little bit chubbier back then, and I tried to keep up with them. I kept up with them for about 2 miles after that.
What's your first memory?
Started here in February of 2020, and I was not used to coaching yet, so that has been my favorite memory. You know, all these guys giving me strange looks. Why is this guy yelling at us, right?
What's your favorite memory with a senior?
Favorite memory with the senior? Maybe winning the city. First memory with the senior was, having to take them to a meet in Torrance, in the race in the cold, in the rain. There, the mile, so that was my first experience in track. So that was fun.
Any favorite memories?
We had to bring these kids together and make them believe that they could do something if they applied themselves, because too many kids were not training or doing anything, you know. So that was a good goal that we had set a long time ago when they were sophomores, and before the pandemic even started, you know. And they came back, and we had to get them out, and we worked hard and they won city by very easily. So Division 2.
What's your first memory with the senior?
My first memory is, well, see, when it first came in, I remember like really coming in and Daniel and some with us like the first person. It's put in the effort. In 4 years, they could become something. And you help them believe in themselves from the get-go. And then the results follow.
What's your favorite memory with a senior?
My favorite memory with the senior is Regal. We don't talk about the date, just know it involves the night sky, some condoms, and a little bit of wine.
What's your first memory with a senior?
My first memory of the seniors is thinking like the first time I ever came into cross country last school semester, I was like, damn bro, like these motherfuckers are built different, like what the fuck is wrong with them, like what the fuck do their moms feed them? And then after a while I started like getting to know them better, especially Rigo. And after that it was kind of like, oh, they're cool, you know, but you know, some of them Daniel are still some bitches, so yeah.
What's your favorite memory with the senior?
I think it was the city finals, and me and Isa, we weren't racing, but we were just sitting there, and I was really sleepy, so Isa kind of just like made some room for me so I could just lay on her lap and just sleep. And it just felt nice because she was just playing with my hair, and I just felt really cared for, and yeah, it was a nice memory.
What's your first memory with the senior?
First memory? I think it was when I asked Isa to help me like set up the vlogs. I did not know how to set it up, but she helped me and she was so kind, and yeah.
What's your favorite memory with the senior?
It must be with Jesse, that when he won league finals. That memory was unbeatable. Everything, like the ride home from the bus, the energy, and also like George. The first time he helped me with jumping, like with long jump. I still remember that moment. It's unforgettable.
What's your first memory with the senior?
First memory, let's see. I had to. Since I was here for cross country, but then I left to Grenada, but then I came back, and I remember Daniel not having his hair dyed or nothing, and then coming back, seeing him with his hair blonde and bleached. I said, damn. That's it.
What's your favorite memory with the senior?
My favorite memory with the senior is when on my relay team with Jenny and Layla. They're the best relay team I could ask for, honestly. They're always super supportive, and well, I had struggled a little bit in like passing and like receiving, but they both really helped me a lot. And I remember when we had DQ'd because I had gone too early, they were still very supportive, and literally just like whenever we'd finish a relay, like going in to hug to them like right after was just my favorite, because I feel all their support and always so loving and caring.
What's your first memory with the senior?
My first memory with the senior was when we were trying out the hurdles and like all learning how to do it and doing the like drills for it, and then obviously we weren't good at it because it was our first time and we were not experienced. And then, you know, Daniel comes in and he just comes doing it like a pro.
Another memory that was really funny was when we were all doing a warm-up, or I think it was the wind sprints, but Matthew and Jenny, they were like with us as well. And I think I came up to Jenny and Matthew and asked if they were dating, and we just all burst out laughing because it was so funny.
Thank you to Isabella and Layla for always being such great people and being like a mentor and a friend. Thank you for always running with me, and thank you for Isabella for being my Spanish teacher. And have fun, guys. Bye.
It's currently Thursday, the day before the last day of school. So I'm gonna try to get this video out by tonight, so everyone sees it by tomorrow. They probably won't be able to say goodbye to each other though. But yeah, so I asked everyone about their memories with the seniors, but I'm gonna talk about mine. I have quite a few things to say. So my very first memory of track was actually with Rigo, and it's one of my favorite memories too. So I remember the first day I came here, we were doing the warm-up, and then we did the stretches. And during the stretches, I forgot who it was, but someone told Rigo that I forgot what they said, but they told Rigo something, and Rigo just like looks at him and just like, "Are you the captain?" And I was like, something about that really just stuck out to me, and it's just like, I don't know, something about it stuck out to me, and that's my first memory ever of track and ever of Rigo. And my favorite memories of Rigo was also that. And when he, at the very end, his final race, or his final time trial for the mile, he broke his PR and got like 4:30. So that was pretty cool. And next would be Daniel. My first memory of Daniel was when everyone was doing the hurdles. Like, coach was just seeing everyone do the hurdles. And then no one was doing them correctly. So coach asked Daniel, like, "Daniel, come here." And then Daniel goes, and with his long ass legs, he does the hurdles like all correctly and everything. And I remember everyone talking like, his legs are so long. And I have quite a few memories and favorite memories of Daniel. One of them would be a lot of them are just on the bus scene, on the buses, for the boys' bus. When he said he'd rather have a small dick than a big dick, and he's just like, "Nah, it's preference. It's not weird, it's preference." And when everyone was talking about, I don't even know what the fuck they were talking about. They were talking about, and then Daniel was just like, "Everyone just shut the fuck up." That was fun, and it was always a joy to see Daniel tearing up the track into 300 hurdles. So that's pretty cool. So next would be Willie, and I've never really interacted with Willie that much, so I don't really have much to say about him, but he was always cool, hanging out with Rigo and Daniel and stuff. It's unfortunate he got injured and didn't get to run at league, but I know he was a really good runner. He was always behind Rigo. And after would be Nick. Nick, my first memory of Nick, I remember it was at the track meet at Zapparini, and he was listening to Eminem while he was warming up. And that's the first memory I have of him, because he just had it on his loud-ass phone. And my favorite memory of Nick, honestly, it has to be when he raced a bunch of spinners and he beat them all. And I can't believe that he did that. And he got lucky because I slipped. But next would be Jesse. I don't have a first memory of Jesse. I don't remember the first time like seeing him or anything about him. My favorite memory definitely has to be at league finals, when he just barely by like a hair got first place in both leagues. So that was pretty cool. And Mateo would be next. My first memory of him would be when Jenny was doing relay practice for the first time, and Mateo was recording her. And I, just like probably a lot of the track members, thought that they were dating, but Mateo's really gay. And so Layla, I don't really have a first memory of Layla, but I don't really have a favorite memory either. Honestly, for Layla, mostly I just remember her always jumping the fence. I just always remember her jumping the fence and stuff. So that was pretty funny. I would make fun of her. And Jenny, like I said, my first memory of Jenny was probably when we did relay together. So that was pretty cool. I don't have a favorite memory of Jenny, but she's always so nice to everyone. And lastly, Isa. I don't remember the first time I met her, or the first time, I don't really have a first memory of her. But my favorite memory would be after the Max and Mine's 100-meter race against Verdugo and Arlita. And we were just trying to figure out our times, like find out our times. And we asked Isa for our times. She's like, "Yeah, no." So that was pretty funny. So all the seniors, I wish you all good luck. Like from the rest of the track team too. I wish all of you good luck in what you're gonna do. And you should come back to watch races and stuff. Maybe the home meets, or even at league during track season. But definitely come back when I'm a senior, because I'm gonna be captain, and you'll see me tearing up the track in the hurdles.